Friends, to today I will discuss few very important practice MCQs which will be important for your upcoming prelims UPSC prelims 2024. If you are also targeting any state PCS exam for which these MCQs or questions are also important and will help in your preparation. So let's move and look at the question. Friends, here the question which I am going to discuss are asked already in different government exams, UPSC as well as state PCS. So don't worry about it. Okay, and all questions are important and their concept is also very important for your preparation and for you. So here the first question is, in India, which of the following constitutional amendment was widely believed to be enacted to overcome the judicial interpretation of fundamental right? So here the question is talking about constitutional amendment widely believed enacted to overcome judicial interpretation of the fundamental right. So here you have to tell about that constitutional amendment. It was first amendment, 42nd amendment, 44th amendment or 86th amendment. Friends, the right answer of this question is 42nd amendment, which is also very important and landmark judgment regarding with this amendment given by Supreme Court of India. And in this constitutional amendment, the theory of basic structure also evolved. Okay, so here the answer of this question you can clearly look at. The 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act was enacted to overcome the judgment of Keswanand Bharati case. Okay, this amendment resulted in judicial review, restricted the power of review provided to judiciary by the Constitution of India. Okay, so this is all about talking about it. Friends, look at another question, and the question is, the instrument of instructions contained in Government of India Act 1935 have been incorporated in the Constitution of India in year 1950s as. So, instrument of instruction contained in Government of India Act 1935 have been incorporated in the Constitution of India in year 1950s as fundamental right. Instrument of instruction है या डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी, एक्सटेंड ऑफ एग्जीक्यूटिव पावर ऑफ स्टेट और कंडक्ट ऑफ बिजनेस गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया. तो दोस्तों द राइट आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन इज डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी. ओके तो फ्रेंड्स, directive principle of state policy is right answer of this question, and the question is asking about instrument of instruction. Okay, and here explanation is given. Directive principles are like instrument of instruction which were issued to government and which were issued to Governor General and Governor of colonies by India by the British Government of India Act 1935 Act under the draft constitution. It was proposed to issue such instructions to President and Governors. Text of these instrument of instruction is found in Schedule 4 of the Constitution of India in the form of directive principle of state policy, which are non-justiciable. You cannot challenge them. You cannot challenge, you cannot go code in the violation of these directive principle of state policy. Okay, they are general in nature. There are different type of directive principles of state policy like socialist, Gandhian, liberal. So you can read more about in your basic standard books. Another question is, what was the exact constitutional status of India on 26 January 1950? It was a democratic republic, a sovereign democratic republic, sovereign secular democratic republic, sovereign socialist secular democratic republic. So you have to tell the right answer, and the right answer, friends, are a democratic republic. Okay, so sovereign democratic republic is right answer, because we all know that secular and socialist were added later. Okay, so they were not when the Constitution of India came into existence. Okay, look at here the answer. According to Constitution, at the time of its commencement on 26 January 1950, friends, remember this date. The commencement of Constitution of India on 26 January 1950 asked in many state prelims exam, state PCS exam. So you remember this. India was a sovereign democratic republic. It got constitutional status of being socialist and secular after 42nd Amendment Act 1976. So you have to remember it. Another question is constitutional government mean. Friends, the concept of constitutional government is very broad and asked many times by UPSC in many prelims exams. What is the mean of constitutional government? What is the mean of limited government? Okay, so here you have to tell the right answer. You can pause the video and select your answer. So constitutional government means a representative government of nation with federal structure, a government whose head enjoys nominal power, a government whose head enjoys real power, a government limited by term of constitution. Friends, right answer is this. Government limited by terms of constitution. Why? So here the explanation is core element of constitutional government is existence of rule of law. Okay, or a set of basic law that bind both public office holder and all member of societies, example citizens, within a given territory. Presently, most states avail of a constitution which directs organization of state relation between public offices within a state as well as human and civil individual. Okay. Friends, here the main purpose of discussing this question is to practice much as questions is possible for you. So you can pause the video and select your answer according to your, and after that I am telling you the right answer which is absolutely right. Which one of the following statement best reflect chief purpose of constitution of a country? The constitution of a country's chief purpose is it determines objective for making a necessary law. It enables creation of political offices and government. It defines and limit power of government. And this is right. It defines and limit the power of government. It secures social justice, social equality, and social scrutiny. It is somehow right, but it is not absolutely right. But it defines and limit the power of government is absolutely right. And the here explanation is also same. Chief objective of constitution is to establish a limited government, a government which does not have the right to encroach in all space of citizens' life or is not encroaching the fundamental rights which are given by Constitution of India. Okay. In essence, what does due process of law mean? Friends, very important question. Okay, so you have to tell me the right answer of this question. Principle of natural justice, procedure established by law, fair application of law, equality before law. So even I don't know the real exact answer of, and the exact answer of this question is the principle of natural justice. Okay, friends. Look at the explanation. Due process refers to just, rational, fair and fair treatment under the regular judicial process. It essentially means due process of law needs legislation to follow the principle of natural justice. Okay. Due process of law was originally adopted by American Constitution. Okay. Its founding father state. He said that the United States Constitution guaranteed the government cannot take away the person's basic right like life, liberty, property without due process law. Okay. Without any law. For the purpose of safeguarding these rights, the Constitution of United States provides power to judiciary to look into fairness of law or due process of law. Judiciary has given the right. In India, the adoption of principle of due process of law was adopted in the Maneka Gandhi case. Okay, which is also very important. You can read more about Maneka Gandhi case, why it is important. Okay. Friends, another question is ninth schedule was introduced in the Constitution of India during the Prime Ministership of Which Prime Minister? It was Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Lal Bahadur Shastri, or Morarji Desai. Friends, it was Jawaharlal Nehru, under whose Prime Ministership the 9th schedule of Constitution of India was introduced. Okay. The 9th schedule, it was introduced by first constitutional. Friends, also remember it was first constitutional amendment. This was under region of Pandit Nehru. Another question is, under which schedule of the Constitution of India can the transfer of tribal land to private parties for mining be declared null and void? It was 3rd schedule, 5th, 12th, or 9th schedule. Thus, friends, it was 5th schedule. Okay, it was 5th schedule. Tribal land transfer to private parties was declared as null and void. 5th schedule, the key objectives to provide protection to tribal living in the scheduled areas from alienation of their land and natural resource to non-tribals. In these areas, governor has given plenary power as the constitution. Under this schedule, the transfer of tribal land to private parties for mining be declared null and void. Executive power of union extend to giving the direction to state as to admission of these areas. Governor of these state need make report to president annually or needed by president regarding the administration of scheduled areas in the state. Okay, friends. And another question is, in the context of polity, which one of the following would you accept the most appropriate definition of liberty? Protection against tyranny of political rulers, absence of restraint, opportunity to develop whatever one like, opportunity to develop oneself fully. Which answer is correct according to you? And the answer according to me is D. Friends, the D answer is correct. Internegative, तो liberty and have minimal concept, तो provide positive liberty that our constitution provides provision of reservation, protection of minority right, provide for creating individual where individual can develop themselves fully. These are important questions. In our next video, I will discuss a few other more important questions on different topics like geography, economy, history, art and culture, and many other subjects. So we will meet in our next video. Thanks for watching this video, and please, if you like, comment on